How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to be doing something a little different. Basically, if you haven't seen it already, Rhymestyle did a video with D3 discussing the power creep in the game and how it's becoming less and less free-to-play friendly. And I do see where they are coming from. If you don't have certain leads in the game, obviously you can't beat most events. So I thought to myself, recently Bandai have been giving the majority of the rebirth units, or just any units that they have been releasing recently, the percentage boost and obviously the key boost that units like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan give. So what I'm going to do today is going to basically try out if leader skills like Gohan's are good when you combine them with a friend Super Godly. That's what I'm going to call them from now on, Super Godlies. I'm not going to call them the Neo Godlies because I don't like the name. You can call them what you want, but I am personally not a fan of the Neo Godly that has been passed around recently. But the point is, we are going to be trying out the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan lead as well as a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta lead. And basically the idea of this is to utilize your units as much as possible if you don't have the God leads or the Super God leads. So if you don't have Super Vegito, if you don't have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, or even Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, who doesn't give Ki, but he still gives that stat boost, which is obviously still pretty damn good. So you're definitely going to find a Super God lead friend the majority of the time. That is not a problem at all. The main problem is actually obtaining the unit. So, do we want? You know what? Let's go ahead and take on Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Obviously, we have a type advantage, but it's still a decent showcase of what this team can do. And if you want me to try this again, but with different leads, do let me know. And let's go ahead and take our boy Riku's Super Saiyan 4. Why? No, why so many additional attacks? Damn it, we need the crits. Pardon me. So, and another thing is, obviously, every friend differs. And if they are buffed enough to the point where they are obviously very, very good, they could potentially carry you through that event as well. You know what? I'll take you anyway. It's fine. You don't have the crits, but it's cool. So this is the team that we are taking. I don't have any God leads. I don't have Vegito. I don't have Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I do not have Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. I suppose you can make an argument for Rose, but he is the villain lead, and he doesn't even benefit that much from the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta leader skill. So I have included him. But apart from that, this team doesn't consist of, any God leads. Obviously, if I was to put a God lead in this team, I might as well just run, a normal team. But the point is, we are going to see how well this team can do with a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan lead, as well as a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta friend. So let's go. And straight away, you can clearly tell that we have lost out on a decent amount of health. Normally, on a double Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta lead, you would have around 260,000 health, depending on how buffed your units are. But with a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan lead and a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta friend, we only have around 165k, which is the equivalent of a Super Vegito lead. Keep in mind, Gohan does give a 30% stat boost as well as free Ki to agility and STR types, whereas Vegeta gives a 120%. Altogether, you are getting a 150% stat boost, which is slightly better than a Super Vegeta lead, pardon me. So here we go. Let's see how well this goes. And I really like this Gohan. I haven't used him too much because, as people pointed out, I couldn't awaken him, so I went ahead and took on the Super Gogeta event and just grabbed some of the gold capsules. And thankfully, I managed to get myself a Elder Kai medal. And see, even without the full boost from his own leader skill, he is still tanking pretty damn well. Here we go, Gohan. It's not bad at all. Poor Frieza isn't doing much, unfortunately. Okay, let's go with this. So, unfortunately, my Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is only at Super Attack 1, so he isn't going to be doing too much here. And hopefully I don't die, because he is hitting me pretty damn hard here. Can Goku get a double Super Attack or a crit? So obviously the main problem with a team like this is that you aren't getting... Well, you obviously don't have that much health, as you normally would on a double Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta lead. And obviously you don't get as much attack, as much defense, which definitely does impact it. But the point of the video is to see if we can beat these events. Obviously it is going to require me to use a few more items, but as long as you can beat the event, I feel like we're fine. And obviously, if you can do this with the other teams that you have, obviously with different leads for those respective types, I definitely think it's possible. For example, with let's take a tech team, for example. I think a good unit for that team would be Nova Shenron, so I may try that in the future, because I believe he gives a 60% HP and defensive boost. He doesn't give the attack boost, but that health boost is definitely one of the more important things about that. What do you call it? About that boost? You know what? Let's keep. Yeah, let's keep these guys together for the boost. No super attack, unfortunately, and my Vegeta does not have any abilities, unfortunately, because I did not get a dupe. Okay. I do keep in mind, as you keep raising their stats in the ability system, this team is obviously going to benefit a lot more. Your defensive stats will get higher. I mean, your health stats will get higher, which is obviously one of the more important things. So Frieza is going to tank these hits. Unfortunately, I already got super attacks. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this. See, now that we have a type advantage, we're going to be fine. I don't have to use any items here. Okay, here we go. If you, like I said before, if you do want me to try this against other teams, do let me know. Because obviously, I have a type advantage against this event. It's not good representation of... I mean, it's not that it's a bad representation, but it's not exactly showing you guys if it's good against other, other events. I will most likely try this again with, this team against a different event, and I will most likely try this with a different lead just to see how good these newer leads actually are. I say newer leads, but how well these small percentage boosts are when you combine them with a Super Saiyan Vegeta friend, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you name it. Okay, but the thing about Super Saiyan 4 Goku is that if you bring a friend, he can pretty much one-shot anything in the game, well, especially when he's like extremely buffed in the ability system. So, things like that you can kind of get away with, but when you're using teams like Agility, where you need units like, you don't necessarily need them, but when you have units like Vegito that help massively, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, of course, it does kind of impact the way that you play. But at the moment, it's going pretty well. Granted, again, I am going to point this out, we do have a type advantage, but we don't get as much of a boost. And to be fair, we haven't consumed too many items, pardon me. Okay, here we go. So, down to 6 health bars. And, unfortunately, Golden Frieza's passive is not active. There we go. Gonna use an item now. And we should be fine. Let's go with this. Now, can Rose get a double super attack? Can Rose get a double super attack? Here we go. Can't believe I haven't pulled any Rose dupes. And I hope that they finally announce Vegito Blue and Super Saiyan Rose on Global. Because it's been a while. I've been waiting. I just want to pull those guys. Definitely going to prioritize Vegito Blue first. I have so many ores for him. Just sitting there. I just want to level up that guy. Because I've never pulled him. I've obviously used him as a friend, but I've never actually pulled him myself. Okay. So Gohan's giving a nice defensive boost here. Well, and attack boost with his passive. Going to put Vegeta there because he does have that... he gets that defensive buff from his own passive skill. So let's see how this goes. And I probably should have checked his defensive stat prior to this. But I'm confident that he's going to be fine. So he's taking like 6 to 7k per hit. It's not too bad. Okay, going to get super attacks, but we should be able to survive this turn. I hope, anyway. 44k. You know what? We are going to survive this turn. Wow. Goku isn't even on a double lead, and he's still hitting that hard. That is impressive. This shows you how much of a buff support units like Gohan actually give. Now, we are very, very close to taking him out. Let's go with Rose. Going to use another healing item just in case. See, I could even use an Usher here, like, if I wanted to. Just to, like, take the turn and do as much damage as I can. So, here we go. Super Saiyan Rose. He is such a beast when he's, like, fully maxed in the ability system. I hope I pull at least one dupe of each. At least one would be nice. But that's a bit ambitious. I don't know. Damn it. I'm hyped for it, though. And that is the event taken care of. Okay, so you have a good idea of how these leads can work. And if you do want me to try this again with different leads, do let me know in the comment section down below. And if you have a name for this series, do let me know, because I'm probably going to turn this into a mini-series, because at the moment I have no idea what I'm going to call it. Maybe are these leads replaceable or something along those lines. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and this is just a representation or an example of how leads like Gohan can be useful if you don't have the Super God leads or, you know, regular God leads. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy the video as always, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.